Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dolbeck today in Where Wines Meet. This game is great. I got some tips for you today to become really overpowered in this game. It's about the gear, the gameplay, the attribute, a bit of everything. There's some tips for the new and experimented player. So let's get straight into it. So I'ma start by telling you that even in PvP, your best friend is the parry. You can spam and parry like this, and you know, it's just overpowered and stupid. They need to fix the stagger because the parry like this, it's just overpowered. I've seen some people pass most of the hardest boss just by spamming the parry, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Then, when you go into profession and you get some healing level, okay? When you reach a certain level of healing, you can have better heals even for yourself. And when I speak heal for yourself, it's the consumable like this. You see your medicine have a level. Like this medicine is level 41. It's called the Yin Yang ointment, and as you can see, it's stronger than the hemostatic powder. It's like more than the double HP when you look at the additional health that it gives you. So keep that in mind. If you level up your medic, you're gonna be able to craft yourself some better medicine. And you can see it on the menu. If you go into your inventory, you click on craft, brew medicine, and then you're gonna be able to find um, the item you need. Like you can just click on it, gather it, and boom, and show me on the map where is the stuff that I need. And then I'm just gonna be able to spam it. And you see even the food, you can regain your health with the food too. You see this one restore 9000 HP. So now we're gonna speak about the gear. You see there is tuning and there is enchants. And both are different. I'm gonna start by telling you how tuning work and then enchants real quick. You see, if I want to tune this spear right there, I'm gonna just have to put some gear into it. And more the gear is gonna be high level, more the bar onto the left there gonna go up. Yeah, so your goal is to reach the 2 level right there, and then you can tune it and you're gonna gain, well, if you read this right there, one epic or legendary attribute will be unlocked randomly after tuning. So you can do that with all your piece of gear, and then it gets stronger. And then the enchants. To enchant your gear, you need to use some material, and you can see right there, once again, the material, you can just gather it, boop, you click on it, it spawns on your map, and you can farm it if you need it. There is some shop seller that are selling it too, like the beer pelt. I've seen a shop seller that had like 99 or something in stock, so you can just farm it if you really need it, or even steal it from an NPC. And then you just click on enchants and boom, and it's become every time it costs more and more resource to do it, money, and yeah, it's just easy like that. Once again, you can do that with all your piece of gear, and it's kind of worked. I would say that the most important is the weapon. And now I'm gonna tell you you see, you can have multiple piece of the same set. Like this set, you can have 4 piece. This set right there, you can have 4 piece too. But you have 8 piece total, so you could have like 4 piece of the same set on the weapon, disc, and pendant, and 4 piece on the same set onto the armor. But if you don't find them, you can try to just match two. Like you see, I got 2 match right there, 2 match right there, two match right there, and then those I could just try to get them matching real quick. Yeah, I just don't have one to the level. I could farm it to try to make it match. And if you find a really good set and you manage to get it, you could get up to 4 piece of the same set and then get the perk you need. But there's a couple different sets, so make sure that like to read as much as you can to get the set that fit your build the best. So you probably already saw that there's a martial art breakthrough. There is the inner way breakthrough to like depending on the way you want to go, you can just level up some of those. Like you see it, and they are not all beneficial, so you kinda have to read. This, like, I'm gonna take this buff as example. It's pretty good for me. It's a spear attack in your 12% of target physical defense. It's amazing, but if I click on breakthrough, the first breakthrough that I get is increased dual weapon skill damage by 30%. So I'm not using dual weapon skill right now. So it's not good for me. Max bell strike attack. I don't use this. Once again, dual weapon skill. So if you really want to have some skill like this that you're gonna break through, you kinda gonna have to match one that suits your weapon a bit better. Like this one right there is a bit more versatile. I think this one is a really good one. Taking damage while your HP is below 30%, generate a shield that absorb 30% of max HP, last 4 seconds, can trigger every 300 seconds. So this is good. And then when I look at it, increase the shield capacity of 40% of max HP. That's sick, but it's only 4 seconds. So maybe it's rare that you're gonna take all this damage. Maybe if you are in a 1vx situation, it's gonna save your life. Or on a boss fight that hit really hard, then increase max HP based on solo level. It's good. While shield is present, increase healing receive and the effect of medicine. So you put on your shield, then you take a potion. It's great. But you gotta remember that the potion that you take, if you get stagger out of it, it's you take it off. So maybe you better be aggressive when you have it. Reduce the cooldown by 40%. So this is crazy, kinda. It's still a long cooldown. I think it's like 300 seconds without that. Increase physical resistance is huge. And it doesn't say, look, this one, it says while the shield is present. Right there, it doesn't say while the shield is present. So maybe it's always there. I don't know. I did not test it. But maybe it's always there. Or while the shield is present. Who knows? If the shield is destroyed before expiry, reduces cooldown by 120 seconds. So this is huge. If you had 180 seconds and they reduce it by 120, it's only a 40-second cooldown. So in a 1vx, that's gonna happen kinda quick. So I think that this one right there, Trapped Beast, could be one of the best in a way, but it's gonna depend on the other one that we're gonna unlock later. And once again, The item are there, bottom right, and you can just look where to give it. And when you click on it, it's gonna just send you where you need it. You see now there's a merchant that sell it. So you see this merchant sells some, but he have a total stock of 10. If I buy the 10, it's all sold out. I don't know if he's gonna get more into the future, but I think this is it, and you cannot just buy more from this NPC. So now that I bought that, I can do my first breakthrough into the inner beast. Boom, I got it. And then I don't have enough for my second breakthrough, so I'm gonna look again. So it's the energy challenge gameplay. Those are the chests that you're gonna open, like the boss fight in multiplayer. The kind of like dungeon that have multiple phases with a chest at the end. And you see, you're gonna unlock those inner way chests, and you gotta not spam it at the start. You're gonna take care, make sure that you use those chests carefully, because at the end you're not gonna be able to do whatever you want with it. And I look right now, I just own 2, so it's kinda not enough just to do my 20, so I better to keep it for when I have 18, and then I'm gonna pop it and just finish what I need. So you can still take some of those that you have, like if you have 5 of one that you don't need, then you can swap it for one that you need. But yeah, you're gonna lose 5 for one, so that's bad. And you can do the recycle too. That is probably kinda the same, you know. You're gonna lose a couple to get one, and that is pretty rough. I think that the easiest way to get it is with the season shop. Try to get as much jade fish as possible. It's available from all in-game mode, can be used into the season shop to buy development material. There's a cap earned on every week of 20k. So take care onto the way that you spam them, and you can see like right there the inner way node chest is 20 per week. So you're gonna get your 20 every week, because I think those are really important. And if you don't get it, you're gonna miss your opportunity. It's not gonna be there next week. You're only gonna be able to get 20. So yeah, make sure to get those every week. And it's the same for the martial art custom tip. I'm gonna get my 20 right there. Try to get enough just to be able to work all your build around. Maybe you're gonna be able to even build swap. The other are less essential, so you can still have fun and buy some stuff to, like, I know that the fur is good to upgrade your gear, shit like that, but you don't really need it that much. Like this, it's good to upgrade gear, but you can find it into the open world. I just told you how to. There's a gear chest over there that is great. You can get the gear chest by doing the other content, the energy content though. So don't spam those chests too hard. It's good and bad at the same time. So make sure that you don't waste too much of your jade fish. Like I say, it's capped. So then you're not gonna have it for the other stuff. And you can do the same for your, like, to upgrade your healing. You know, I've talked about how your consumable are stronger if you upgrade your healing, and I did the same for those carrier bucks. I just got them all just to make sure that I got my weekly stock cap, and I can have my healer, my bigger potion as possible. And next week I'm gonna be able to just buy them all again. So for the mystic skill, it's the same thing. Once again, I'm gonna show you the Serene Breeze because I think it's one of the good one in PvP. You see how you got the counter key. This one is like a counter ability instead of a counter key, and it does a stagger at the same time. It's just that it's only work on certain enemy ability or something. I did not like became good enough to see in every situation where it's good, but I think that for PvP, this one is gonna be really good. Let's say that someone used Tai Chi on you or something, path, you're gonna break through of it. So then you're gonna be able to upgrade that once again with some item right there. And you can find the item into the map. And it's really easy. Each one of those skills all have a different shit to put into it. And you can see that this one I need to gather vicious flower, and I'm gonna have to like get some gathering level for certain mats, but for this one I don't need it. For some reason when I gather it gives me the vicious flower, but the vicious tree don't pop every time, so for some of those mats you're gonna have to gather a lot of them. So now I'm gonna show you one of the most important part. It's the oddities. You got multiple oddities vendor and the buff that they sell are different. As you can see, I got another oddity vendor right there and both progress are different. So I'm gonna go to the first one. So it's this vendor right there. When I speak to him, I can submit oddities, and those oddities right there give some stuff. You see like this one max HP. I can activate it, and then I'm gonna be able to go further. And you see it give me a bronze bell fragment that is usable onto the middle of the map. There's like a quest to complete with it. I need to put the bronze bell fragment on a bell. And what I did, you don't need to follow the same path. If you're doing a lot of PvE, you can do it different. You see right there, there's the sword trial boss that I might get later, but it's only the 16 to 31. It will not help you to the one later than that. There's one right there that gives you a chance to get additional piece of gear. I did not take that, but it's still good, I think. And it's only in Queen Gi, you know? This one is only on sword trial boss level 16 to 31, so you don't need that mostly if you're over 31. And this one right there is only in Quingy, so all the other content it's not gonna work into it. And I did not use the damage versus boss damage reduction right there, but if you play legendary, maybe you should try to aim for that if you have hard time to pass some certain boss. Increase coin drop, it's like I don't need that at all. And all those things for PvE and the chance to gain additional gear, I did not take it, but still 20% chance to get additional piece of gear can be good if you're trying to farm gear. I don't know if they're gonna like the Quingy outpost, I don't know if it's gonna scale with your level or give you low level item. You're just gonna look if you think you're gonna grind that, then maybe it's worth for you. What I did is get all the thing that I think it's gonna help me into PvP. There is some really nice thing into it, as you can see, a bunch of good stuff. And you see right there, there is even some movement skill like wall stride, shadow dash, and this one, wall stride, swift stride. I think those are really useful just mostly to quest around and to farm the oddities. You see, this is my standard sprint speed, but when I unlock it, boom, my sprint speed is now this. So to farm the oddity, it's gonna help you a lot. And mix with that other skill, you know, when you reach level 4 into an area, level 4 right there, it gives you the Afterglow pendant, and when you get that, you can do a quest that's gonna enable the super jump, you know, the boom. So when you unlock that, then it's way easier to farm the oddities. So for the oddity farm, there's more oddity in Kaifeng than Queen Gi, so into the later zone, you just gotta remember it's easier to farm the oddity, it's gonna give you more of them, and sometimes the oddity that there is some rats under rock, you're gonna get 3 in one stack. So remember that if you pass on the side of a oddity while questing, that it's like a stack of rock with some oddity under it. Make sure to take it because sometimes it's 3 in one stack, and I got it happen a couple times. I think it's the only oddity, then it can happen. As you can see, I just finished my jump, then I reach an oddity. There is multiple challenge with those oddity right there. As you can see, this one I need just to touch both of them. And boom, I got the oddity. I could try to go into a water area. Sometime in those water area, there is a lot of frog side to side, and it's one of the great places just to farm oddity. As you can see, I'm into the new zone right there, and you see on my map, I got 4 oddities. So this is huge. When you find a place like this, you should get all the 4. It's really worth it. And this is the one that I spoke about. Sometimes there's 3 rats under this. Let's see how many there is this time. There was only 1. But sometimes it go up to 3, so don't skip those. I think they are the most important one. Really easy and quick to do. So now that we have gone over the abilities, the gear, we're gonna go over the talent. So the talent that I aim for, once again, is the one that's gonna help me the most in PvP. I can ignore the PvE. So you see, at start, I did not use the precision rate node. And I did not use the node that are good for PvE, like this one. You're gonna survive fatal damage and stuff like that. This is good if you are into the hardest PvE mode, but I really wanted to go for the PvP stuff first. And since I use my spear a lot, I know that I'm gonna do a lot of melee in PvP. This is why I decided to not take the PvE and the PvP ranged one. But there is some amazing one too that you can unlock only by reaching more martial mastery. Those are I think are some of the most important buff that you can get into the game. When you get plus 26 physical defense, max 2000 HP, those are really good. Same for this one. So I've gone with the critical rate and the critical damage as much as I can. And now that I'm like more far, I should maybe put a bit of precision rate since I'm using, you know, that range attack sometime with the umbrella. But yeah, in short, if you're a melee, you can ignore the precision at start and put it at the end when you have some extra point. You don't use the PvE stuff if you're doing some PvP. And then you just try to reach the end. And you just try to reach the farthest as you can, because your main goal is to unlock all your mystic slot. This is gonna make your character more overpowered. So for the arena tree, there is some stuff that is weird a bit. You see bell strike resistance, sound split resistance. Those, I think you should take it only at the end. When you see you get hit a lot by a certain ability, you get it. But before that, you ignore it and you just try to reach some that you are sure you're gonna get hit by every time. Maybe the first nut right there, physical penetration, this is good, you should maybe take it, but not the other one that you think you're never gonna get hit by, like stone split, bell strike. So yeah, you're gonna start by those passive that you're gonna get hit by every time, precision resistance, stuff like that. For the boss talent, you don't have that much choice because it's like gatekeep. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe look at this into another video. If you think there is some specific things to do in the boss section, tell me. But for the moment, we are kinda stuck because they don't give us enough points for that. Maybe I should farm the boss a little bit more. So you see right there, there's the quick enchants thing. I would not use that because the quick enchant's gonna make you waste some mats sometimes that you don't need. It's gonna change your ability to, so don't click on the quick enchants. It's not great. So there is some script like this that you can use through crafting. Those scripts all have some specific buff that can help you into the game. So take care for that. Maybe there is some that you want. Most of them are only a PvE thing though. So I'm gonna take the resilience script as example. This is a nice buff. As you can see, it's ineffective during trials. So there is some that are effective during trials, some that are ineffective. So take care of which one you use when you use it. When your HP is below 30%, both damage, deal, and receive are reduced by 20% for 10 minutes, stuff like that. So there is some good one. I'm just gonna show this one. You can see you can get it with dark bark paper, and you can craft bark paper. You can see unlock. If you don't have the level, then you can upgrade your level. You're gonna use the career notebook to upgrade your scholar level. Then when you're gonna reach a certain point, then you're gonna be able to craft the bark paper. You see right now I only unlock the bamboo paper by doing that. And with the bamboo paper, I'ma craft one. Let's see what I can do with a bamboo paper. You see, I unlocked this one. Extended, Divine Craft, Pyromancy Effect, Divine Craft. So those are like the awning that you put on your weapon, like the fire on your weapon, stuff like that. And it extended duration. It's not that great, but by leveling up, then you're gonna be able to get something better and have some better buff. Like this one, I think the swiftness script is really good. Reduce dodge endurance cost by 5%. Increase movement speed by 5% for 5 minutes. So it's pretty good. Uh, you're gonna counter attack more than you dodge, but sometimes just for moving around in PvP, being able to take some distance from an enemy, casting a dodge is not a bad thing. Interrupt resistance is a great thing too. So there's some nice buff into this. You can add aqua wax like this. Can be used to put water element on your weapon. Certain boss gonna be weak to fire, certain weak to aqua, and multiple element like this. So take that at your advantage. So this is it for this video. I'm gonna make more content into the future. I'm streaming every day on YouTube Dolbeck Entertainment and on Twitch Dolbeck Entertainment without the space in between. I want to thank everyone for watching my content. I wish you a good day. Peace out.